The ticking wasn't from a clock. It was a frantic, uneven beat, like 1,000 tiny hearts struggling for rhythm, echoing from the walls of the old observatory. It promised glimpses of time, but delivered only chilling, inescapable dread. Professor Aerys Thorne, a reclusive theoretical physicist, sought out the abandoned Starfall Observatory rumored to contain the lost research of Chronomancer Finch, who vanished a century ago, obsessed with bending time. Locals spoke of erratic weather and visions of past events around the site. He dismissed it as local legend, until he felt it. The air grew unnaturally cold, despite the lack of insulation, and then he heard it faint, almost imperceptible whispers, seeming to rise from the very structures of the abandoned telescopes. Not words, but a cacophony of overlapping desperate murmurs like voices speaking out of sync. He found Finch's main chamber dominated by a vast, intricate chronometer, a device of brass and crystal that pulsed with a dull internal light. The frantic ticking in the room emanated from this device. He saw Finch's fragmented notes detailing his success in capturing moments, but at the cost of unraveling the self. One night the ticking became a frantic, desperate crescendo. The whispers turned into fragmented screams. The chronometer pulsed violently, its internal light flaring. The air thickened, shimmering with temporal distortions. From its crystals, a faint shimmering mist began to seep, swirling into vague, distorted human forms, perpetually shifting through moments of agony. Too fast, too slow, stuck forever. Aerys realized a horrifying truth: the chronometer wasn't just a machine. It was a prison, a temporal sink that pulled moments and the consciousness within them from the timeline, trapping them in an endless, agonizing loop. Finch, obsessed with time, had become a victim of his own creation, his essence fragmented across countless captured seconds. The spectral forms surged, reaching for him, trying to pull him into their timeless prison. Aerys couldn't destroy it with force, it existed outside normal time. But he could starve it of the energy it used to maintain its temporal distortions. With a desperate surge, he located the primary temporal regulator, a crystal array humming with raw energy. With trembling hands, Aerys slammed his scientific-grade EMP device onto the regulator. The effect was instantaneous and violent. The ticking exploded into a piercing, agonizing shriek. The shimmering forms convulsed, then dissipated like smoke. The internal light died. The hum ceased. Silence. A profound, aching silence filled the observatory. The chill lifted. The air stabilized. Aerys fled the observatory, never looking back. The Chronomancer's echo is silent now, its deadly rhythm broken. But sometimes when you feel a flicker of déjà vu, or a moment seems to stretch strangely, you might just wonder if it's truly a trick of the mind, or a faint whisper from a time and life forever trapped. If time itself offered you a glimpse of what was, would you dare to pay its price?